I'm instructing you all not to disrupt the proceedings. I understand there will be a motion one way or the other, and if you cannot keep that under control, then please just calmly step outside once the vote is read and exit the courtroom if that is what you need to do. All right, so they're bringing up the defendant now? Yes, Your Honor. Kessler, I've been advised that the verdict has been reached in your case. I'm going to bring you the opportunity to participate and listen to the verdict. All right, but to do that, you again must not disrupt these proceedings.
Refuse.
Pardon?
No, thank you.
All right. Do you want to go back downstairs?
Yes.
All right, fair enough. You can take her back. All right. Everybody, please have a seat. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The foreperson was just by your number. Jury number one has the jury reached a verdict in both accounts.
Yes, sir.
All right, have you tendered those to the bailiff? Madam Clerk, will you please publish the verdicts? side like the jury pool?
Yes, sir, please.
Madam Clerk?
Juror number 1, is this your verdict? Juror number 4, is this your verdict? Juror number 7, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 13, is this your verdict? Juror number 20, is this your verdict? Juror number 21, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 31, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 37, is this your verdict?
It is.
Juror number 44, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 46, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 50, is this your verdict?
Yes.
And juror number 53, is this your verdict?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether you to preserve your privacy as a juror. Now that's the concluding instruction that the Florida Supreme Court wants me to read to you, but I want to take just a minute to do my best to adequately express the court's appreciation for each and every one of you sacrificing for the last 2 weeks essentially to provide this service to your community. It is an awesome responsibility to be selected as a juror and then to deliberate and render a verdict. Each of you have done everything we ask of jurors. You've been here. You've all paid attention. You have viewed the evidence, deliberated, and rendered a verdict. And I don't know that I can adequately express our gratitude, but we are grateful here in the court system. I know I speak for all those involved and the attorneys as well, and our appreciation for your service this week. I said it before, and I'll say it again, outside of voting and serving in the armed forces, I do not know of any more important service you provide to your community, because the right to a trial by jury, which is so fundamental to the founding of our country, is meaningless unless we have citizens like you who are willing to participate. I know when you got the summons, you're like, oh my, I have to, probably one of the busiest times of the year, you got to come down here. You might be selected for a trial. And we're taking you away from a lot of things that are going on in your life. And then you find out it may be a week, almost 2 weeks worth of your time. But I hope after going through this process, it has been meaningful to you, that you see the hard work that everybody puts into putting on a trial in order to afford an individual the right to a trial by jury. And if you get a summons in the future, I hope each and every one of you are willing to come back and do what you've done this week. I don't know, Madam Clerk, do you have you already given the work slips? Do you have them? All right, so if you need any work slips, we have them. Deputy Jewell has them. If you need anything else besides that work slip to verify your attendance or whomever, please contact my office. I'll be happy to help you out in any way that I can. What's going to take place here is in a few minutes, I'm going to discharge you. I'm going to have you leave your notes in the chairs. They will be collected by the bailiffs, and I will make sure that your notes are destroyed. They're going to take you back to the deliberation room. You can gather all your personal items, and then the bailiffs are going to escort you to your car. And after that, you are released from my instructions on talking or about the case. You can refuse to talk. You can look at anything you want, man. You can watch any news reports. You don't have to watch them. It's It's called the holiday season. I want to wish all of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Who celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Celebrate Kwanzaa, Happy Kwanzaa. If you don't celebrate anything, just Happy Holidays. And I wish you all the best this season as well as in the coming new year. So with that, each of you are discharged. Thank you very much. All right, the jury has exited the room. Everybody, please have a seat. Post-trial matters of scheduling at this point in time. Mr. Townsend, we need to talk about sentencing hearing. Can you give me some idea of what you feel you will do in terms of scheduling?
Well, the problem is, Judge, she's really touched to a PSI, I think.
No, absolutely. And I don't disagree. So it's at least 4 weeks. So that's certainly something that needs to be taken into account. Is there anything longer than the normal 4 weeks that you need to do? No. All right. What about from the state? Just looking at some times right now in January. But I think what we're going to be doing, and there's obviously going to be post-trial motions that will be filed that I'll have to consider as well. For now, though, we'll schedule the sentencing hearing and obviously the hearing on the post-trial motions first, January the 27th, and we'll start it at 1:30. It's a Thursday. And given the holidays and getting the PSI done, it's going to take some time as well. So, all right, anything else at this time, Mr. Counsel? No, sir, Judge. Thank you. All right, anything else at this time from the state? All right, with that, then, we will be recessed. All right.
Could not. Fine. Okay. Congratulations.